Hello and welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute-a-day podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse, recorded here in the dining room of the Bible Bistro, located in Sharonville, Ohio. Hey there friends, welcome back to Daily Dose Radio here in the Bible Bistro, and today we are looking at verses 21 and 22 in Psalm 34. Now these two verses end the psalm, and they also end our list of good things that the Lord does for the righteous man. And we've been talking about that most of the week. We began this week with that lesson, the come children and listen to me and I will tell you about the fear of the Lord. And then he gives us that wonderful two-part question. Who is the man that desires life? Who is the man who wants to see good in his days? Well, if that's you, then the answer is, then here's what you need to do. He tells us there in verses 13 and 14, how to achieve that, and that is to walk in the Lord's way. I mean, those two verses tell us about walking in the Lord's way. Keep your tongue from evil, your lips from speaking guile. You flee from evil and do good, seek peace and pursue it. That sounds like holiness to me. And then we have in verses 15 through 22 the 7 items that expand the notion of the good thing. And remember, he said back there in verse 10, that those who seek the Lord do not lack any good thing. That is, the man who fears the Lord, because we had there in verse 9, there is no lack to those who fear him. And then he says the one who seeks him will lack no good thing. So what are those good things that we're not going to lack? Is it a Cadillac? Or that BMW you have your eye on? Or that Bentley? Or whatever it is you think you need? No. What it is God's presence, His deliverance, His protection. And you can just go down the list here. There's 7 of them, beginning in 15, going all the way now to 22. So we're going to look at number 6 today, and number 7. Verse 21, wickedness will cause the death of the evil man, and those who hate the righteous will be punished. The Lord will ransom the soul of His servants, and those who trust in Him will not be punished. Okay? Now, notice how the word punished arises twice. Number 1, there in verse 21, those who hate the righteous will be punished. And in 22, those who trust the Lord will not be punished. So in verse 21, that 6th promise is the wicked of the evil man and the one who hates the righteous, they're in trouble. They're in trouble, friend. And you might say, well, that's at the heart of my affliction is that I have these people oppressing me. They are persecuting me. They're calling me all kinds of names, and they're working against me, and the oppression is real. Well, you need to know that the Lord is on your side, and He's going to defend you against those folk. Remember Psalm 73. Psalm 73 teaches us that the wicked are standing on slippery places, and they will fall. And the Lord will see to it that they fall, lest they repent. But if they fall, friend, then you're going to see the deliverance of the Lord in the land of the living. And if you don't, if you go all your life and you never see the redemption that you seek from the wicked man, know this, they will face eternal judgment one day. And you will be there to witness it. So the Lord's on your side. He's going to take care of it. And just like that big brother that you had that stood up to the bully, the Lord's going to do that very thing for you because you're His child. That's number 6. He's going to stand up for you. They will be punished. Verse 22, the Lord will ransom the soul of His servants, and those who trust Him will not be punished. So you see the contrast between 21 and 22. The wicked man is in trouble. He's in slippery places, and the Lord's going to do a punishing work in his life. But for those that trust the Lord, there's no punishment for them. The Lord's going to ransom them. That is, He's going to buy them back out of trouble. He's going to redeem them from all the trouble that they have in this life. He's going to ransom the soul of His servant. Yes, friends, that's the Lord's work, and that's His promise. That's the good thing that He's going to give those who seek Him, to the man that fears Him, the one that walks after His way. Well, join me again next week, and we will begin Psalm 35. Now, Psalm 35 is going to be another two-parter. I'm going to break this down into pieces next week. So this is a Psalm of David, Psalm 35, and we'll begin part 1 next week. So I hope you can join me then here on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. For more fresh and delicious Bible studies, podcasts, books, and more, check out the Bible Bistro online and on YouTube. Join me again next time for Daily Dose Radio.